Women in poverty, I can control them better. A girl who can't afford to say, fuck you, Corey, I'm gone. She just can't afford to do it. So I take advantage of that. Now, that might be wrong, but her poverty and my needs, most of the time, it even out. I don't need a lot of their time. And they don't tell me to fuck off because they know when I come over, they children can get some
Hold up. God damn.
some outlet Jordans.
Outlet Gucci.
Yeah.
Outlet Gucci. But how you speak of women, right? Where you want control. Is there ever...
I don't want control that is taken by force. I want control because I'm the one who is the leader of the pack, naturally.
So could you see yourself in a situation where a woman makes as much as you or more than you?
I like women who make money, just I can't do nothing with you other than sleep with you. If you could take care of yourself, you're going to think you could talk to me. I don't like you talking to me a lot. I know you got your own money and all like that. So if you want to, we can hook up, hang out, do that for a minute. But I'm saying girls in poverty, because they have a deficiency. Poverty is a deficiency out here in America. I can fix your little deficiency if you do what I want you to do. I think it's an even exchange.
Yeah, but do you see how that comes off as...
No. How does it come off? It's this. Look, we're exchanging services.
Okay, but that's not prostitution?
It's all prostitution. What's not prostitution? The only woman who not prostituting, not a woman that's married to their husband. Everything else you owe.
Yeah, after having watched that video, I need somebody to explain it to me again because maybe this time it will sink in. But can you explain to me why it is wise for a woman to want to live off a man? You guys, there are sick men like this guy moving through the world. Why would you risk putting your life in their hands? Because whenever I say that women should make their own money, it always pains me. It pains me in my chest when there are women in the comment section talking about men are supposed to be taking care of their wives. Why should I work when I have a husband? There are men actively looking for women to financially abuse, and you will come and say, hey, see my neck, come and cut it. And of course, it's not all men that are like this. I mean, I am a man and I am not like this. But my point is, you are not inside your boyfriend or your husband's head with him. You don't know how he feels about these issues. He might say one thing and feel another way. It's not all of these men who come out and say it like this guy has said it. Your own husband might be a good man who actually does want to take care of you and doesn't want to use money as a weapon against you. But why take that risk? That is my own thing. Why take that risk? Just do your part so you don't fall into anybody's trap. Because if any of my sisters should come today that they want to marry one man and that he's going to take care of them and they're going to quit their job because of that, I'll actually call a family meeting. I'll ask the family elders to go and call an exorcist because she must be possessed. They're always talking about women and agency, and money is one of the things. In fact, I would say it is the biggest thing that gives women agency. Money is power. There's a reason that that saying exists. Did you hear what he said in that clip? Money allows women to stand up for themselves, and he doesn't want that. A lot of men who are looking to take care of a woman want to dominate that woman. They want to use their money to oppress that woman because he who pays the piper dictates the tune. If you control the money in a household, you control everything. It's not wise. Forget what society tells us about what a husband should be and what a wife should be. It's not wise. It is a big, big risk that you don't have to take. My goodness, if that video does not scare you, then I don't know what else.
Yet again, proving the game 41 Shades of Men, the pursuit to subdue and use you correct. So how do women put themselves in situations to be as vulnerable as this? Laziness, lack of creativity, sexual addictions and sexual recklessness, seeking for validation. And so many women are opposed to being independent women because they're afraid that a man who wants to use them won't be able to use them. If you really want to be empowered, sign up for my free masterclass. if you tired of being used as a benefits package.
There are those that say it out loud, like he does, and then use it as a joke because he's a comedian, so he can hide it and have that undertone of a joke. And then there are those that say it directly, and then they get to be the bad guys for saying what many of your men that sleep next to you think. You might be surprised. He might not say it out loud, but he's there liking it. How did it get to that point of being people like that? Means there are men agreeing with such thinking. They're agreeing with him. And then there are those that dismiss it. Oh, he's a comedian. Don't take it seriously. Yeah, he's a comedian. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's a comedian. Being a comedian does not mean that you do not have a brain. You do have a brain. In fact, you know how things function because you do have a brain. You do understand how things work in this life. You're not dumb. Okay, being a comedian does not mean that you do not have preference, you do not like things, you do not know how the world means. That everything that you say from your mouth must be taken as a joke. Come on. Really? So it's so interesting to see such men say their thought out loud. And when they do this, I know they're going to be like, this one should be cancelled. But what about your man that stays with you? What about him? The one that likes him. Likes him. What about that? Because it's always those who are caught red-handed. And in those that, and those that are not seen, what about them then? What about them? So mind-blowing. So effing mind-blowing. It's very interesting to see that women want to hear them say things. And even sometimes when they hear them say things, they don't be like, you want a man so bad. You want a man so bad that you cannot help yourself. You want a man so bad. So wanting a man so much so that you feel like you're going to die without a man. You feel like despite your qualification, despite everything around you, you are not content. You want someone to love you because you cannot love yourself. You don't love yourself. You don't love who you are. You don't love your space. You don't love your time. You don't respect who you are as a person. So it's interesting really to look at people act the way that they act and not condemn their boyfriends and husbands and brothers and uncles who think this way and want to keep them around and defend them like their blood depend on it. Like literally, Nicki Minaj has done the same thing. Even your popular celebrities has done the same. Beyonce has done the same as well. Defend her man doing the kind of man he is. Wants to be with him all the time, knowing that this man is a jackass. So you want a man. You want a man despite all your achievements. You want him that much. You want him that much. Even your popular celebrities has proved that you want a man. Such a waste.